Hello. This is Wheel of Wheel, and I would like to wheel this wheel. But first, I need to wheel my wheel. And so, this should be a wheelie, 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 good wheel. Hello, and welcome to TARDIS Wheel. Wheel, wheel, wheel. We're doing Brighter Doctor Who from scratch. Hello, hello. I don't think I could have kept that bit going much longer. Oh my god, I forgot to put the chat in here. You're not all on the TVs now. Let's fix that. Let's fix that really quickly. Hello, hello. How are we all doing on this wonderful, splendiferous day? I have arrived. I have been awakened. I have been summoned from the depths of the place where I was before to the place I am now. Here. Hello, hello everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Are you all ready to write a story with me today? The words write and story in inverted commas. Are you ready? So yeah, the way we do this, look at this, it looks so nice now. Now I look like a proper streamer. Hello! Hello! Rest in peace, Doctor Who from scratch, intro 2025 to 2025. Oh, tired and dead and practically regenerating. Oh my goodness. Are you talking about yourself or are you talking about Doctor Who? My phone screen got so wet I may struggle to type. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that your phone just couldn't handle its arousal. It's a common problem with Doctor Who from scratch. Guys, sorry about Felicia being late. She was at my place, said she was having issues with Ryan. Oh, hello, Ian Linus. Fee, is that true? Are you having an illicit affair with Ian Linus? Did you just drop something, Fee?
No, it's the cat.
It's the cats?
Yeah.
How you doing, Ian? Rap battle right now, bro? No. I'm glad to see that I still live in your head rent-free. Do you come in here every week just like, oh, I'm gonna get in my one zinger and then I'm gonna get fucking banned again? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Don't talk shit about my fucking wife, dude. That's such a fucking scummy, unmanly thing to fucking do. Jesus Christ. Get the fuck out of here. 24-hour timeout. What a fucking scumbag, man. What a fucking scumbag. If he has kids, I bet they fucking hate him. Anyway. Ian Lingus rap battle versus Ian Levine. Oh, dear. Dear. Imagine talking shit, like, about someone's spouse like that. Like, Jesus. Gender? Yeah, I know. Imagine, why do they always, this is the thing I find interesting about these dudes, why do they always go for like the wife thing? That's what I think is interesting. Like, they always go after Fee, and it's very disgusting and scummy, to be honest. Give me your best verse, Ian. He can't. He's been timed out for 24 hours. He can't talk back. He can't talk back. It's fine. So yeah, how's everyone doing? Now that the trash has been taken out. Early appearance by the mustache guy from the war. I like that he's getting madder and madder every time. I like that he's now resorted to this. Remember when it was like, oh, he won't even have a debate with me. And now it's just come to this. Jesus, what an unpleasant individual. Getting anime free and early for the wheel. Now that is a good decision. Well, now we now know that the villain this week is Ian Lingus. No, you don't give them that kind of oxygen. That's the thing. Getting anime free in for sure. All right. Let's see. Craig, why are you asking me to put a 4chan thing on the wheel? By the way, I looked it up and I found out it was a 4chan thing. I know you're suggesting Roy J as the villain. I'm asking why. So much for the tolerant left. Okay. So what else have we got for suggestions for Doctor? I am the intolerant left. I'm very intolerant. I'm very intolerant of that shit. Okay. So what we got next? Come on. Give me some suggestions for Doctor. That is the premise of this show. To be honest, I'm disappointed I don't already see 12 suggestions in there. Guys, I need your help with an important decision. I need help with an important decision as well. Deciding which Doctor we're going to put in this show. Because I watched one video about him in my feed. Okay, the relic. See, now we're going to get this. Because you're all not quick enough on the draw. The relic, Missy, Clara... Fifth Doctor dying of poison. The Dugadoo Doctor. This is the exact moment Naja Wynn became Heisenberg. What else have you got? What else have you got? No, Heisenberg was a German in World War II. I don't think that the Walter White was a German in World War II. I'm pretty sure that he was an American in New Mexico, but go off, Queen. Fourth Doctor, but he remained as Lord President. The woke Doctor. I'm a New Deal Democrat, so I am Oppenheimer. Oh, that's good. 12, but he remained as Lord President. That's a good one as well. Neil Breen Doctor. See, the Neil Breen Doctor's Doctor one is acceptable, yes. I'll put Neil Breen Doctor on there. Okay. Let's see. Next Tuesday is my birthday. Do I A, take the opportunity to go outside and touch grass, or do I sit on the couch and watch the wiki roulette? Very important decision here, guys. Well, as your physician, I would recommend that you go outside and touch grass. However, if you choose to spend your birthday watching the wiki roulette, then we will make sure that you have a good time with us. I can promise that. Doctor Strange, what, from like the Marvel movies? We can pop that in. We can pop that in. Okay. What else have you got? First Doctor, but he shifts between actors. We don't want you here on your birthday, Shun. I'm gonna time you out for a minute now, Najafad. Just for that. Just for that. Just for that. You get timed out for 1 minute. Bye. I'm feeling mad with power today. Dr. Omega is a fun one too. Dr. Omega is a good one. For those who don't know, Dr. Omega is Doctor Who, but French, and predating Doctor Who by quite a bit. Billy Piper, but she stayed as Lord President. I'm gonna put both Lord President ones down there because those are both good. Okay. Dr. Fate, rest in peace, Naja. No, he's back. He'll be here in literally 30 seconds. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That wasn't even actually a punishment. That was just a bit. Quatermass. Quatermass. Yeah, Quatermass is a good one. For those who don't know, Quatermass is basically Doctor Who, but he's a Tory. He's also pretty good. The Schalke Doctor. The rules for Doctor are pretty loose today. The Schalke Doctor. What else have we got? Oh, poor Naja. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I don't think I was ever timed out. See? Indestructible. You could still type. Amazing. Amazing work. Dick Van Dyke, second Doctor. Oh dear. Second Doctor. Okay. We'll do that. Light cooties. Doctor. I will watch Quatermass probably. It's quite good. It's just very conservative compared to Doctor Who. It is quite good though, and it had a very big influence on Doctor Who, especially the third Doctor's era, which is basically Quatermass, but it's woke. What else have we got here? I like the second Doctor though. The second Doctor can get on there. Dick Van Dyke as the second Doctor is really funny. I don't know though. I don't know. Rip Van Winkle Doctor here falls asleep every scene. It's quite funny. The Ninth Doctor in his sack RTD. Oh, I love that. Just the actor Christopher Eccleston. We'll do that. We'll do that. There we go. That's such a good idea. Yeah, Christopher Eccleston, the actor. That's such a good fucking idea. Choose a random face from Morbius and make him the Doctor. Alright, just Robert Holmes Doctor. We'll just have Robert Holmes Doctor. How about that? How about that? We got one more suggestion, guys. We got one more option. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? He starts yelling at people for littering. And the answer, Doctor, because as you know, that will make it canon. Stereotypical 2010s Doctor. I don't know. I don't know if we should put the little red Doctor on the wheel, guys. I don't think so. Matt Smith from Morbius. The best Morbius Doctor. You know what? You know what? Matt Smith from Morbius is amazing. We should do that. We should do that. I still remember enough of Matt Smith from Morbius, the movie Morbius, to do that for sure. Paul Cornell's proposed 8th Doctor, the bull in a china shop. I don't know about that. You're going to have to educate me on that one, Najawin. John Smith, just a guy called John Smith. Not even like a doctor, just a guy called John Smith. Okay. Let's do this. Let's spin the wheel. Ryan, what's up, Vashan? What's up? You have summoned me. You have called my name. What's up? What's up? It's Morbin time. It is indeed Morbin time. We did it on the wheel. Did we? I forget. You know what I mean? I forget things like that. A multi-John Smith story. James Box. We just put James Box on the wheel. The multi-John Smith story does sound funny though. Okay. Lore question. Does the Right From Scratch Said universe have a name? I think we should call it the Zorbiniverse. I think we should call it that. Ryan, after your stunning performance the other day, we want to hear you sing a ballad with Najawin. This is revenge, Najawin. I would duet with Najawin. Najawin, you duet with me, right? I'm assuming you have a beautiful singing voice. Untitled Paul Cornell story, unproduced novel. Let me take a looky look. On the wiki. while I spin the wheel in a minute. But I will take a look at this because it is interesting. Oh. An 8th Doctor based on David Troughton. I think I have heard of this before. That's interesting. Anyway, yeah. We have a wheel to spin. You're no fun. Duet with Ryan. Yeah, duet with me. Do it. Spider-Man into the Zorbiniverse. See, does it work? Does it work? Alright, let's go. Let's spin the wheel. Oh no! Why are you so quiet, Alan? I did mention in the Discord that Alan got sick. He's not doing too good at the moment. But we wish him a speedy and swift recovery. It looks like the 2nd Doctor has sped off into the lead. Najawin, I bet you're much better than you think you are, and you can't be worse than Ryan. There you go. See? Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, baby.
You cannot be worse than me. It is literally impossible. It is literally impossible. I take that bottom of the barrel and I hold it down, man. Lord President 12! Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Alright, so he has one. Bookie, stop trying to dox me. Sorry, me and Alan also spent the night. I'm getting tested. that explains a lot. Hi, Who Designs Creative. Everyone should subscribe to Who Designs Creative, by the way. They're a very, very good Doctor Who YouTuber. Backing off. Najuin is an international man of mystery, yes. See, that's interesting, because you say that, and I do often picture you sat at the keyboard, dressed exactly like Austin Powers. So, yes, I would say the international man of mystery thing fits, yes. Anyway, let's spin the wheel again.
Yeah, baby.
Oh my god! Why did it land on the Neil Breen Doctor? I can't believe it landed on the Neil Breen Doctor. I can't get you out of this one, man. Neil Breen Doctor has 1 point. I was more attracted to how Alan looked at the beginning. Lupin the Third, actually... No. Neil Breen! Yes, Neil Breen now has a point. Neil Breen is in the running, Craig. Get excited. I'm excited. The actor, Christopher Eccleston! Fucking fantastic. I love it. I love it so much. Which of these doctors is it going to be, though? How could you do this, Alan? How could you land on the Neil Breen Doctor? Who's Neil Breen? Neil Breen is a real estate agent and a hobbyist filmmaker. He is famous for the movie, let me find a picture of him real quick. And then you'll immediately know who he is. But he's famous in, like, meme circles. He's kind of like Tommy Wiseau. Like, he's a guy who makes, like, bad movies. But the thing that's interesting about Neil Breen is that it gets really crazy, basically, because when it initially starts out, he's oh, he has an IMDb page. Oh my god. He's this guy. Hang on, let me just get the pictures up. We'll do our Neil Breen segment now. There he is. He's that guy. Okay, he's this guy. Okay, he's this guy. He is in lots. He initially rose to fame through those compilations of, like, bad line readings of movies, because he has a very interesting way of reading lines. Look at how many fucking laptops he has. There's like 4 laptops in that picture. But he initially got famous because his like movies that he produces himself have very interesting choices when it comes to acting and directing and lighting and all of these different things. And initially it was just innocent, like, haha, this guy like makes like terrible movies. Let's laugh at him. But then it gets really fucking sinister because he interprets the financial success he's getting from people buying his movies as, oh, people think I'm a really good filmmaker. Now it's time to lay out my political agenda. And he makes a movie where he is a alien libertarian Superman who murders hundreds of millions of people who are like corrupt and evil. And, like, there's scenes where he will be in, like, there'll be, like, a rich people party, and they're like, I love being the head of a multinational corporation because I get to fuck over customers and then keep the profits for myself. And Neil Breen's character just stands there and goes, isn't that immoral? Neil Breen is wearing the Ninth Doctor attire. But yeah, it got really sinister because he made lots of movies about how he wanted to, like, do mass murders. Basically like a Dr. Manhattan of mass murders. Based. I would put on a clip, but I'm afraid of getting copyright claimed. How interesting. It is interesting. I think it's interesting. But yeah, that, like, you can definitely look into him. He's a real interesting guy. He's a real interesting guy. I mean, look at this. Hang on. Just look at this. Just wrap your eye tubies around this image. Oh god, go away. Oof. Sigma. The Tommy Wiseau Doctor sounds fun though, on another note. That's an interesting question, I think. Is this guy more or less sinister than Tommy Wiseau? Unlike Tommy Wiseau, Neil Breen has actually made multiple movies. Yeah, because, like, I actually think Tommy Wiseau was a con artist. I think Neil Breen genuinely loves making movies and is passionate about it. He's just crazy. Isn't this literally just Kingsman? No. Unlike Tommy Wiseau, Neil Breen... Yeah, it's true, though. Neil Breen has made multiple movies, and he's very passionate about his movie making. He just has some very, very questionable views, and refuses to take mental health medication. And makes a big show of refusing to take mental health medication. Let me see... Alright, we've got one more. We've got to get one more on one of them. We've got to find him. We've got to find the doctor. Ooh. Schalke Doctor. Schalke. Is he going to be in it to win it, though? There's only one way to find out, and that's to spin the wheel again. Who's it going to land on? Lord President 4. Well, okay then. I'm glad he came to the party.
Yeah, baby.
We make movies too. They're called Write a Doctor Who Story from Scratch. Matt Smith from Morbius. Oh dear, it appears that Matt Smith has snuck himself in once again. He sits there in his home like, why didn't Russell call me? Why? Anyway, time to do another interview where I say something slightly off the wall, but everyone forgets about it for some reason. Let's spin the wheel again.
Yeah, baby.
Ha ha ha. Oh my god! Oh my giddy aunt! It's the second Doctor! The second Doctor will be our Doctor today! So, it's time to think about what companion you would like to see with the second Doctor. Which companion would you like to see paired with the inimitable second Doctor? Which second Doctor, companion, or other Doctor would you like to see? Not other Doctor. This isn't a multi-Doctor thing. We don't have time. Pick a fucking companion. Imagine if 13 regenerated into Matt Smith, though. I think I would prefer it. I think I would unironically have preferred it. Jamie, obviously, Jamie McCrimmon. I'm going to interpret that as a call for me to put Jamie on the wheel 3 times. Every time one of you says Jamie, I am going to count it as one of the 12 possible entries. Yaz, the woman who murked Troughton. Now, I hear they had a fantastic evening. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think I'd describe it as a murking. Jamie! See, Bookie gets it. Bookie gets the premise. It's another Jamie. It's another vote for Jamie. Jamie, post memory, right? Alright, hold on. 6B, Jamie. Missy. That's a good one, to be honest. I like that. Not Jamie. Just literally any other person. Put it down, Ryan. No. Alright, fine. The woman who killed Patrick Troughton via snoo. Brackets. Allegedly. Close brackets. There, I put it down. The fan who was with him that night. I like how I put it better. Perry. Belinda. Alright, what else you got? Dan Lewis? The plasterer? Good version. The Roddy pretending to be Jamie. That's really good. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the Ronnie pretending to be Jamie. That's really funny. That's really funny. I'm just imagining, like, what's her name? Who's the great? Who played the Rani? Who played the Rani in Classic Who? I'm looking it up. I feel embarrassed that I don't know this off the top of my head. Who was it? Kate O'Mara. Yeah, Kate O'Mara. Okay. Kate O'Mara, right? I'm imagining Kate O'Mara like wearing a terrible wig. Jamie's dead body. I mean, the last time we see him in Doctor Who, the last time we see him in Patrick Troughton's original run, he is running headfirst into a rifle. The Rani pretending to be Jamie, but not Kate O'Mara, the new actress. Well, I mean, she does deserve more screen time, so I think that's only fair, to be honest. Isn't it like isn't it Archie something? I can't remember. I'm terrible at actors' names. Jamie from Outlander. We already have enough, guys. We already have enough. It's okay. We already had enough. We already had enough. Yes, Jamie, the character from Outlander. Alright. Alright. You ready to spin this? Alright, let's spin this. Jamie as seen on Tales from the TARDIS. Why? Is that shit, like, even canon anymore? Oh wow, it's Jamie! Oof. The fan that maybe killed PT is on there. They're already on there. Archie Punjabi? Okay, cool. Alright, where are we going here? The Rani pretending to be Jamie. Can I suggest one? Can I suggest one? Everything is canon unless I say so. RTD probably. Needs more 16th Doctor. Yes, can I suggest that we put on Fraser Hines that day that someone asked him if Jamie and the Doctor were lovers and he threatened them with physical violence at the suggestion. Can we put that one on the wheel? Oh dear. That was a crazy day. That was a crazy day on Twitter when it was still Twitter. My god. Anyway, let's spin the wheel again.
Yeah, baby.
Oh yes, definitely. I was involved in that. I was there. At Punjabi with an A, but yes. Okay. Put the random extra in the background in Logopolis in the wheel. Which one's that? Is that the one? Is that the one that's a Clara? Is it that one? Anyway, yeah, the woman who killed Patrick via Snoo allegedly is now a contender for companion. I hope you're all very happy with yourselves. I know I am.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, you added my suggestion. It looks like it's going to be the Rani pretending to be Jamie. It looks like that's our companion today. The Rani pretending to be Jamie. That's amazing. I'm going to have to make that now. I'm going to have to make that asset. There we go. Right. What are we doing for the villain? What are we doing for the villain? Najawin, has there ever been a second Doctor story where it turns out the Doctor has another set of companions behind Jamie and Zombie's back? Has that ever happened? Has there ever been a story? Can I pitch that to Big Finish? Has that ever happened? Put close and personal friend of Ian Levine on the villain wheel. Oh, I have updates on that, by the way, on that saga. But I want to pick villain first, and then I will update you. Because funny things have happened since. I feel very vindicated, that's all I'm saying. Capitalism. What's your cool villain idea, Cookie Boy? Ryan, use my suggestions for villains, OC suggestions, so that viewers have to be original with a premise. Vishan, we welcome OC suggestions. If you have an idea for a villain, then yeah, suggest it. I mean, we already have like a couple of original villains in our rogues gallery. It's fine. It's totally fine to do that. Completely allowed. Completely allowed. Doctor in Distress remake, when I should do Doctor in Distress, but it's just all me in a series of wigs. I think that would be fun. But then I would have to buy wigs, and you know, I ain't doing that. The Levine saga. I guess it kind of is the Ian Levine mini saga. I guess it is, yes. I feel like Najawin is actually David Tennant in disguise. They know so much about the show's history. I tell you what, that'd be a good fucking disguise. Put John Barrowman on there. Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. Yeah, absolutely I will. One sec. One sec, because it's just being a bit, like, weird. Oh, God. Stop doing that. Okay, I think we're good now. I think we're good now. I don't know why I did that. That's a new thing. Anyway. Boop! Go away, ads. Okay. An extra homoerotic master who's jealous of Tim and Jamie's love. You know what? We'll pop the master in there. Played by Matt Smith, because that would be funny. Najawin is actually the enemy, confirmed. Okay, then the guy who bullied Vishan in school, but he realizes at the end Vishan was actually really cool and apologizes and invites him to his cool weekend parties that everyone else goes to. Aww. That's some bullshit, man. You shouldn't have to put up with that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I tell you what, I guarantee those parties are not actually that cool. I bet that if I went to those parties, Vishan, I would think they were really fucking cringe. So I wouldn't worry too much about it, mate. Honestly, I will put that on. I will put that on. Just because I'm feeling very magnanimous today. Dugadoo as a villain. Alright. Alright. Alright, he is a villain, so yes. It's a joke I wasn't bullied. Oh. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad you weren't bullied. See, Dugadoo is the villain. He's 100% a war criminal. That's the angle I would take with the story if it landed on that one, Najawin. Cabbage Man! Oh my god! Love to see him come back. Rassilon Stone. War Chief, what else you got? The glitch gremlin from Angry Video Game? I don't remember what that is. What is the glitch gremlin? Unit? I'm not putting Roy J on there. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You keep suggesting him if you want. That's fine. I'm not going to stop you from suggesting it. Evil Scooby-Doo gang is really funny. I really like that. I really like that. Like Scooby-Doo, but they're basically like the Manson family. Vinvoce is a villain. The Fendal. I think you missed my suggestion. I think I might have. I'm sorry. Let me see. Right, I said my suggestion. Now I'm remembering the cool song from the last stream. I have to go really far back. Can you just... Oh! Oh, yeah, alright. Alright. Yeah, I'll do it. There you go, brother. A dead horse named Snooker. Hang on. Can we make the dead horse like a lich? Can we have a horse lich? Let's have a horse lich. Trek the TV, just the TV show Star Trek. Yartek, leader of the alien horde with a big stick. The Axons isn't a bad idea. We could do the Axons. We could do the Axons. It has one X, isn't it? That sounds kind of porny. It shouldn't be that. And as we all know, they covered the Third Doctor era, which is a very serious, straight-laced era of the show. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it. Got you anytime. The sex gas from Torchwood. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Rassilon, but it's Elon Musk. You know what? We just do a Rassilon, but he's played by Elon Musk. I can make that. I can easily make that. What else have you got? What else have you got? There was one more. One more snoot. Which means it has to be something really good. I see Quarks. I see Chumbleys. I see Steve from PR, but he's now a Dalek. Miracle Day Oswald Dane's Cult. That's fucking fun. I really like that. Rills Time Displaced CP. That's fucking amazing. That's so good. That's the front runner right now. Time Displaced Sea People is the one to beat, as far as I'm concerned. Dominators, Frogger, those are all right. Slavina Carpenter, Aristide Twain, the Cult from K9 and Company. Not played by Elon Musk. He's a Time Lord and Lord President, but he's also Elon Musk. Okay, we'll just write it in that Elon Musk's time on Earth was just him, like, just having a bit of a laugh and being a bit of a shit. How about that? The entire episode, Space Babies. A dragon. Just like a big fantasy dragon. Michael Gray. Oh man, Sally Avon. There's so many good ones to choose from, man. Dr. Huddersfield, aka Jodie Whittaker, could be a villain. She helped ruin Doctor Who. Oh dear. Morgana from the hit TV series Merlin. Perkins, but evil. The Family of Mine. A platoon of Jadoon, but not on the moon. I don't really see what Jodie Whittaker did wrong, to be honest. Like, I mean, she didn't write the fucking episodes. She just took on a job as an actor. I don't know. She wanted to do it because her friend did it, and like, it seemed cool. I don't think there's any reason to harbor any kind of animosity towards Jodie Whittaker towards that. I mean, like, you can be mad at fucking Chris Chibnall all you want. I think that's perfectly fair. But also, like, just not, like, personally mad, but you can be, like, mad at his creative decision, sure. We talk all the time about how mad we are at Russell T Davis's creative decisions. Don't have any personal animosity towards him. I do like making fun of him, but that's more of, like, a ha-ha-ha, tee-hee-hee. Like puckish rogue kind of thing. You know what I mean? Ian Lingus in cahoots with Ian Lingus and Ian Chesterton. We just have them come in sometimes, to be honest. But like, I mean, I think her acting was kind of mid, but like, that's hardly the worst thing in the world. I think that her acting being kind of mid also isn't her fault though, Najawin. I think that's a directional thing. Because she was told not to research the role. She was told not to, like, watch the show. And so her only real, like, direction came from the scripts, which are very base and exposition-based and very thin on character. And, like, when you're an actor, part of the acting method is internalizing, like, the history of the person that you're playing so that you understand how they would respond in certain ways. And I know it's not her fault because I've seen the National Theatre production of Creon with Christopher Eccleston that she did, and she was absolutely amazing in that because she played a character that had very clearly defined motives and goals and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like she was set up to fail, basically, because she was in with a showrunner who, I mean, wasn't very good, frankly, and she was given instructions on how to play the character that, not intentionally, but kind of sabotaged her. I do think she could have done better, but I don't really think... Yeah, I don't think we should come in and accuse this person of being Ian Linus either. They're probably just some rando. And I mean, they haven't actually said anything bad yet that I've seen, unless I didn't read a comment that they said. No, they haven't. So just be fair, guys. Be fair. Come on. Let me see. Not a poor actor, not as Tom Baker or John Pertwee. See, I don't know about that because I think certainly with Tom Baker and John Pertwee, like, they're not necessarily very technically gifted actors. They're playing heightened versions of themselves. They're just doing it very well, and they happen to be very charming people. And they have a very, very strong team of, like, writers, like, backing them up as well. In terms of actors who were very technically good, who've played the Doctor, in Classic Who, I would probably say, I mean, Hartnell, Troughton is the best technical actor to play the Doctor in like Classic Who, and I'd say Colin Baker is also very, very, very good as well. He was given horrible material, but like he was very, very good. Guys, we haven't put RTD at home. Ryan's ranting. No, I'm just having a conversation. No, I just made an Ian Linus joke because it's this channel. I don't know. You gotta entertain thoughts. You don't want to be closed-minded. You know what I mean? Anyway, we do actually need to start spinning this fucking villain wheel.
Yeah, baby.
Let's see. Doctor in distress. What was the suggestion, Craig? Well, having watched Doctor Who since 1973, I enjoy classic Who. Me too, man. I actually prefer classic Doctor Who to like new Who. So I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. You forgot my goat, Peter Davison. Ryan, please do see people before it fades into the ether. Did I not put CD people on? Oh my god, see people! See people! Yeah, no, see people was the best suggestion there. It was the best suggestion there. It's alright, Vishan, I put it on. I course corrected. It's fine, mate. It's fine. Alright.
Yeah, baby.
Let's do this. Quick round. Can't wait to win this easily. You know it's not a skill-based game, right, Cookie Boy? Alright, War Chief. War Chief.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah! Evil Scooby-Doo gang. You were so close there, Cookie Boy. I like couldn't believe it.
Yeah, baby.
You didn't get my suggestion because there was a competition to decide which was the best suggestion, and See People won. I'm so skilled I'll win anyway. Axons now has a point. So the way we do these is normally best of 3. So first person to get 2 is the pick. Let's see who it is.
Yeah, baby.
We usually get to the point now where a winner will emerge, but we'll see. Elon Musk Rassilon now has a point. Boom. Of course you are. Of course, yes, very skilled. Yes. Peter Capaldi was one of the best doctors. He wore John Pertwee's jacket from... Oh my god, Evil Scooby-Doo gang wins! Yes! Amazing. I think we all won here, to be honest. Because I get to have fun with this idea. Peter Capaldi was one of the best doctors. He wore John Pertwee's jacket from Planet of the Daleks before he left the series. Sean Pertwee for the next Doctor. I love Peter Capaldi. He's my favourite Doctor Who. I'm mostly a classic Who guy, but Peter Capaldi's just amazing. He's my guy. He is my guy. I don't think Sean Pertwee wants to do it. And I think if Sean Pertwee wants to do it, then, like, I don't want him to do it, because I want whoever plays the Doctor to really want that role, to, like, really want that bag. While I like the idea of Billie Piper as the Doctor, because she's a very good actor, I do not like the circumstances it's happening under. I think Pertwee has said it'd be weird to play his father's role. Yeah, I think it probably would. We demand a recount. I mean, we're kind of eating with this one, to be honest. I think we're good. Cookie Boy, I promise you can go on the wheel next week. How about that? You can keep going on the wheel. You will eventually get to be the main villain, I promise. We should have a Doctor from Wigan. That'd be great. I do think we should have more Doctors with, like, regional accents and stuff, for sure. I do think that, like, I think we're ready for a Welsh Doctor. For sure. We got to spin for locations. We can spin for locations, for sure. For sure. Okay, suggest some locations. I want 6. To keep this quick, I want 6 locations. So give me your best ones. Give me your best ones. Let's make this happen. Let's make this happen. What time is it? Okay, I am going to go a little bit longer, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. I think we're ready for a New Yorker Doctor. I agree. I agree. Scotland, yes. Just the country Scotland. We'll put Scotland down. Gwen Cooper, actress for the Doctor. You know, she's pretty good. She did carry Torchwood on her back. So, yeah, maybe. I could see it. I could see it. I don't think I've seen her excel in quite as much stuff as I have Billie Piper. But I think maybe. Coming from Wigan, he should have a Lancashire accent like me. I'd love it. I'd honestly love it. Honestly, man. I want more, like, regional accented doctors. I'm into it. I'm so into it. A Greyhound station? Alright. That's actually, like, a really cool idea, Craig. I like that. I like that a lot. I think that's a really cool, like, iconic location to put a story. It's cool. Underground bunker? So do you mean, like, an underground, like, military base? Or do you mean, like a bomb shelter? What are you talking there, Vishan? Give me an idea. Bob Odenkirk, Doctor. I'm Sonicking here. From Seattle? No. Everywhere except Seattle. I'm kidding. Just the inside of the mystery machine. Ryan, did you see my suggestion? Cookie Boy's kitchen in which he's baking cookies. Alright. I like the idea of the inside of the mystery machine because of the idea that I have cooking in my head. The mystery machine. Alright. Rory Kinnear or Rafe Fiennes? Maybe. I don't know. I did like Rory Kinnear in Rings of Power as Tom Bombadil. I felt like he had a very kind of Faye Doctor energy in that one. San Francisco, but it's actually Vancouver. Miskatonic University is a fucking amazing suggestion. That's an amazing suggestion. Alright. Put him inside of Jordan Peterson's brain. Do like a Psychonauts type thing. One more. I know I said that I would only do 6, but I want one more. And it's gonna be San Angeles from Demolition Man. That's a really good suggestion. San Angeles is amazing. Rory Kinnear played Tanner in the James Bond films. That's true. That's true. I forgot that. Oh my god. All right, let's spin for a location for this. I like that they're all Earth, by the way.
Yeah, baby.
Miskatonic University is in with 1 point. 1 point to Miskatonic University.
Yeah, baby.
Spinning the wheel. Nick Simmons. The Baby Farm Station from Space Babies. I've suggested it 3 times now. I'm sorry, I didn't see. Chat's been kind of insane today. St. Petersburg. I forgot that I put St. Petersburg on here, to be honest. Did I put St. Petersburg on here?
Yeah, baby.
I did, apparently, according to Alan. Oh, it looks like it's Miskatonic University. Easy win. Easy win. GG, no heels. Okay, there we go. Rumour has it that a Christmas special has been written and it would have been Doctor Who meets Alice in Wonderland. I think that would be fun. I think that would be fun. With, like, Billy Piper. That would be fun. I don't know about the likelihood of that, but, like, it sounds fun. I hope that that's a true rumour. Or a trumour, as we like to call them. Don't touch Alice, RTD. You have to understand that he's very clever. Recount! I'm not recounting. We're already running out of time. It's already been an hour. It's already been an hour. I don't even remember what one for location. Oh, it's Miskatonic University. Okay, this is going to be easy. Because I'm going to put it in ChatGPT. I'm joking. I'm not going to put it in ChatGPT. I'm going to write something. Hold on. Alright. Doctor Who meets Narnia Christmas was awful, so no hopes from me. Yeah, but they also did Doctor Who Meets a Christmas Carol, and that was like amazing. So it could, you know what I mean? It's a flip of the coin. RTD's Alice will be the worst thing that happened to the IP since Tim Burton. Is Alice in Wonderland an IP? I thought it was public domain. Ryan, what is Miskatonic University? Miskatonic University is a university from the H.P. Lovecraft stories, and it's where Reanimator takes place. So it's a spooky horror university in New England, basically. Ryan, did you name your wheel? Are you that emotionally attached to it? No, the chat named the wheel. The chat named the wheel Alan. I did not name the wheel Alan. And initially I was actually resistant to it, and I was like, no, he's not Alan, he's the wheel. He's called the wheel. But now, he is Alan. I have caved in to the demands of my subjects, and he is called Alan now. You say, here in the UK, the You and Eden channel have been showing classic John Pertwee stories such as Spearhead from Space. I like Spearhead from Space. It's like a fun one. I like that. I still remember when the wheel was female. They are male now. Their name is Alan. We don't speak of that time. Mark Gatiss would make a good showrunner. You know who'd make a good showrunner, Stephen O'Neill, in my opinion? Speaking of Mark Gatiss, I think the guys who do Inside Number 9, Reece Shearsmith and Steve Pemberton, I think they would make really good showrunners of Doctor Who. I think they would, like, crush it, to be honest. I'm not sure about Gatiss, but I really think that Shearsmith and Pemberton would do a good job as showrunners of Doctor Who. Unfortunately, they clearly don't fucking want it. So... Guys, you name the wheel Alan, then why is it TARDIS Wiki Roulette? It should be TARDIS Wiki Alan. Because branding. Because branding, Bookie. Charlie Brooker is showrunner. He would never do it, but he would be really good. I think Charlie Brooker would be a really good showrunner of Doctor Who. No, Ryan, you'd be a great showrunner. No, I'd be an amazing showrunner. Because I would do nothing like what I do. I'd write a Doctor Who from scratch. Reece Shearsmith played Patrick Troughton in An Adventure in Space and Time. He did. Have you ever seen his their show? Shearsmith and Pemberton's show, Inside Number 9. It's basically like it's like the Twilight Zone, but with like a horror comedy aspect to it as well. And it just that kind of like idea fueled anthology type storytelling is exactly the kind of thing that I think you need in Doctor Who to like make it fresh. They always know exactly how much edge you need something to have. I feel like Mark Gatiss, sometimes he softens himself up too much for Doctor Who, because I mean I like his work in League of Gentlemen, which I think is a much better fit for him personally. It's a franchise. It is a franchise. Najawin is completely correct. Ryan, if you ever get showrunner, you'd better write the episodes with... If I was showrunner, I'd hire a producer and then have them take on all the admin responsibilities and then just make myself script editor. Of course. That's what I would do. Back in 1963, Doctor Who was originally going to be an educational and historical series. Yeah, and then the Daleks happened, basically. And like they were like, well, I mean, we're making a lot more money. True, I want credit. You guys will all get credit if and when I use Zorbina in one of my Doctor Who stories. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. If you were showrunner, either Najawin or Cookie Boy would be the villain every episode. I think I've talked before, like, what I would do if I was showrunner on this. The main things would be like making an alien setting that I use as much as Earth, like showing that the Doctor also has attachments and responsibilities on places other than Earth, like having like another alien species other than humanity he helps out. I think that would be a big thing I would want to explore. I would make it so that Earth just knows about aliens as well. I think that would be a big thing. Like, I would actually explore that and like well build that out a little bit. I would really want to use vampires. I would really want to use vampires and Dracula, and a lot of the H.P. Lovecraft stuff, but like directly, because like, I mean, it would be in the public domain like by then. You sure Russell doesn't do that, or do you think who do you think wrote Space Babies? No, Earth is the center of the universe. Imagine Russell opening a stream to create new stories together to make into episodes, and it would run like this. The BBC may well remake the Quatermass stories with no decisions on Doctor Who yet. Oh wow. I would honestly like kind of goth up Doctor Who a little bit. I would make the Doctor really troubled and like very kind of stern, because I think that we've moved away from that enough that like doing that again would be like kind of fresh. I can imagine the suggestion of Bogeyman, like a villain literally made of bogey. At James Box Peladon, yeah, I would want to introduce a new place to build out Najawin, and then like have Peladon be related to that, because like obviously you want to go into the like 30th century like Galactic Federation stuff, because it's where there's already lots of world building that's been done. Ryan, as long as he doesn't cry every episode. No, I would make the Doctor like tough as nails again. I would make the Doctor like hard as nails. I would also make them a woman. I would want basically like a mix of Peter Capaldi and Christopher Eccleston's Doctors, with like a lot of John Pertwee's Doctor in there as well, but like make him like a lady. That's what I would have as like what I think would be the ideal Doctor to like revitalize Doctor Who, basically. And I would have them fight vampires, like a lot. I should have suggested the Hot Warriors, the opposite of the Ice Warriors. I would make the Master more of a recurring character as well. I wouldn't just have them show up and threaten to blow up the universe. Like, I'd want to play around with that a little bit. Do the Dalek episode, like, really early, too. Vampires have already been used in the story. Yeah, they have, and I think that it's a wasted opportunity that we haven't like developed them into a recurring thing. Like the fact that Doctor Who fights vampires, like why aren't they used almost as much as the Daleks and Cybermen? There's so much opportunity there. I am referring to the Yzgaroth stuff though, yeah. We need to do the Hot Warriors on here at some point. Anyway, I need to start actually writing now. But yeah, mainly just kind of make it more of a horror show, honestly. I think Doctor Who should be a horror show again. I think it should be scary. Let's see. I think I once joked, and it was a kind of not a joke, that I want them to use squibs again in Doctor Who. Make them like the Twilight vampires. I'll make them like the 30 Days of Night vampires. Oh dear. All right, let's actually write the story now, because we've done quite a lot of being silly, and now we have to do the actual writing part. This is usually what happens. We end up spinning the wheel forever, and then like we only have like 10 minutes or so to actually write the script. But when you see that one threatened literally every villain with death, like, I don't want to hurt you, but I will fight you if I had to. Sorry, one line, no other. Yeah, I want to go back to that. I want the Doctor to be like, I want the Doctor to be like Batman, to be honest. I think if you want to get people back on board with Doctor Who, you kind of need to, like, take a leaf from Frank Miller's book. And I very rarely say that you should need to take a leaf from anything from Frank Miller. But yeah, I kind of feel like the show needs to go really dark once Russell leaves. Do you want to, like, Talons of Wedge-Chiag or the Green Death or Deadly Assassin? You know what one, if I'm talking about one from Classic Who that I would like it to be like, I would like it to be like a mix of Image of the Fendal, Curse of Femric, and just a little touch of Curse of Peladon. Those are the three stories that I would probably put on like an image board. Controversial opinion, Ryan. What's my controversial opinion? Anime free with companion Jojo Siwa. What, my controversial opinion that they should just make the Doctor Batman for a run and like do a really dark, like, gothic horror run? No, they absolutely should. They absolutely should. They absolutely should. Think about it, Bookie. Every time that there's like almost all of the really popular like Doctor Who episodes that everyone's like, it's the best episode ever, they're all the really dark, intense ones. Yeah, absolutely, Doctor Who should be a horror show again. Absolutely. It should have occasional, like, light, fun comedy episodes, yeah, but the balance needs to be, like, completely reversed as to what we get. Wait, what? Ryan, when you look at your monitor thinking you're looking at us, you know that we see the side of your head, right? What? What? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm okay with you seeing. I know that you see the side of my head a lot, yes. Ryan, if Doctor Who was made in America, who will play the Doctor? Do you mean realistically or ideally, Craig? Because the ideal answer is Bruce Campbell or Nathan Fillion, I'd say. If you want, like, an American Doctor Who, then they're the people that you probably get. Those are the safe, easy options. If you want it to be fucking cool as hell, you get Viola Davis. But they're not going to do that. But yeah, let me see here what we got. Realistically, someone from the CW, like Grant Gustin, the guy who plays Archie, Nathan Fillion. What's Nathan Fillion done? What horrible thing has Nathan Fillion done that I don't know about? Or do you just not like him? Because that's fair enough if you don't like him. Would you not go back to Verity Lambert's ideas or Robert Holmes scripts? I'd probably go back to Robert Holmes. I definitely think when you're going to do a new version of something, Stephen, you have to look at like the oldest version of that thing, because you have to see the roots of the ideas that all of the ideas since it have like permutated and evolved from, because otherwise you end up falling into traps and conventions that don't actually exist. He's just considered a massive asshole to work with. Oh, okay, fair enough. I didn't know that. Turns out Nathan Fillion is a cannibal or something. He did The Rookie and My Girlfriend Makes Me Watch It, so he's evil. Not like officially cancelled or anything, he's just like a bit of a prick. Is that what I'm getting from this, Najawin? But everyone in the industry hates him? I didn't know that. Is it kind of like an Ellen thing where he's just mean? Is it cannibal? Her could be worse, I guess. How? That's like the worst thing you can be. I mean, you could do it in an ethical way, but I feel like you need another word for that. To be honest, I think it's crazy that no one suspected Hannibal Lecter. of being the cannibalistic serial killer when his name rhymes with cannibal. Have you guys ever read, has anyone here ever read the old Hannibal Lecter books? They're wild. Ryan, would you rather write a Jenny audio drama or docu? Honestly, Jenny, because I feel like there's so much like new ground to explore there. Honestly, I would rather do Jenny because there's lots of potential there, I think. And there's a lot more like freedom. Nonce, I feel like they're very similar. Yeah, I think being a nonce is worse though, because like you could ethically be a cannibal, but I don't think there's any way to ethically be a nonce. I think you win that argument, James Box. Yes. Allegedly, in the last season of Castle, he and his co-star literally wouldn't be on the same set for a second longer than needed. I'm sorry I haven't done any writing. It's 5:17 now. Alright. Alright. So. The second Doctor and Jamie land in Miskatonic University, responding to rumors of a big spooky ghost man. Ghost man. Mean man. But they are captured by a gang of sinister youths. Youths dressed in oddly anachronistic clothing. Also, they have a dog. The Doctor and Jamie wake up in the mystery machine, where the leader of the gang, Frederick, threatens. And Shaggy is actually a stoner in this one. No, Shaggy is a meth head in this one. Oh, he defended Joss Whedon during the stuff? Oh, well, fuck that guy then. Ryan, I wrote a scene transition music motif for the Jenny Everywhere thing, but I don't know if it works. Do you want me to send it to you? Yes. Please send it to me. Please send it to me. Once again, with the Jenny Everywhere stuff, I need to find, like, an actor to play Jenny Everywhere. That's the main hunt right now. Once I've found the Jenny Everywhere that I need, and bear in mind that if you audition for it and you don't get it, there are other Jennies you can play. But yeah, I'm waiting. I'm just waiting to find the right person to, like, do that role first. Wait, Jamie, didn't the Rani pretending to be Jamie win? Yeah, I wrote Jamie in inverted commas. Like, the Doctor doesn't know that it's the Rani pretending to be Jamie yet. You get me? I'm not going to write it in inverted commas every time, though, because I'm lazy, and because we're running out of time. The Doctor and Jamie wake up the mystery threatens to torture them. Tortures them. You sent it to me? Amazing. I'll listen to it after the stream. But 2 uses his brilliant tactical mind to knee him in the bollocks. Where is the story? We don't see it. You can't see the story! Oh no! I fix. There you go. Sinister youths. Alright, hang on. Let me fix this real quick. Hold up. Let me make that a little bit smaller. There we go. Hold up. There we go. That's That's a little better. Still not great, but a little better. Do you see the story now? So obviously the Scooby-Doo gang will unmask the Rani, right? Hold on. Hold on. I have an idea, but I'm not going to tell you. They attempt to escape, but one of the gang members spots them coughing and retching from that sweet, sweet crystal. He sends his giant fucking dog. Like, eat their intestines, Scoob. He yells as the Doctor and Jamie attempt to leave lose Scoob in one of Miskatonic University's many spooky cornfields. This story is a bit too zoomed in. Is that better? Hold on. Is that better? Clifford the Big Red Doctor is next week's Doctor. I don't know if that's better. Probably not. Hold on. Let me try and fix it. There you go. There we go. Now it's like the perfect size. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. As the Doctor and Jamie attempt to lose Scoob in one of Miskatonic University's many spooky cornfields, they are ambushed by the two girls in the gang, wielding machetes dipped in pig's blood. As the Doctor and Jamie are to be sacrificed to the Lovecraftian god of vague discomfort, Jamie says a 17-character password, and the gang stand down. Jamie rips off Fred's face to reveal that they are androids, but they aren't, and Fred dies screaming. Isn't this great? Why is the chat so silent? They just do this sometimes. They all go quiet. It's weird. But, you know, you just gotta live with it. Jamie rips off Fred's face to reveal that they are androids, but they aren't, and Fred dies screaming. Oh, I was the Rani the entire time, BT dubs. Says Jamie before throwing a smoke bomb on the ground. Well, well, that wasn't as good as last week's. Says the second Doctor. The end. Okay. We are good. So, are you ready to read out this last story? Fred got his face ripped off. Wow, studio audience laughter. I know. See, I've still got it. Okay, that's not fair. Last week's was a masterpiece. To be fair. Shoggy, Werner, Danny, Frank, and their dog Duggadoo. They call him Scooby-Doo because he scoops out your guts. All right, let's do this one. Let's read it out. Okay. The Second Doctor and Jamie land in Miskatonic University, responding to rumors of a big spooky ghost man. Ooh! But they are captured by a gang of sinister youths dressed in oddly anachronistic clothing. Also, they have a dog. The Doctor and Jamie wake up in the Mystery Machine, where the leader of the gang, Frederick, threatens to torture them, but Two uses his brilliant tactical mind to knee him in the bollocks. They attempt to escape, but one of the gang members sports them, coughing and retching from that sweet, sweet crystal. He sends his giant fucking dog. Like, eat their intestines, Scoop, he yells. As the Doctor and Jamie attempt to lose Scoop in one of Miskatonic University's many spooky cornfields, they are ambushed by the two girls in the gang, wielding machetes dripped in pig's blood. As the Doctor and Jamie are to be sacrificed to the Lovecraftian god of vague discomfort, Jamie says a 17-character password, and the gang stand down. Jamie rips off Fred's face to reveal that they are androids, but they aren't, and Fred dies screaming. "Oh, I was the Rani the entire time, BT Dubs," says Jamie, before throwing a smoke bomb on the ground. "Well, that wasn't as good as last week's," says the Second Doctor. Big Finish would love this. I think they should do more stories where a character steps forward, says "I was the Rani the entire time," and then just throws a smoke bomb on the ground and disappears. I think they should do that. Like, every episode they should do that. Okay, that was the end of the story and the end of the stream. I will be playing Marvel Rivals tonight on Twitch, so feel free to join me if you want to do some matches or whatever. It's all a good time. And I will be back next week with more Write a Doctor Who from scratch. Bookie, I will check that music thing that you sent me immediately. Okay, everyone have a good time. Bye!